Hello, hello. Welcome to Crazy E Games. We are back in Breath of the Wild, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. And yeah, we are here in the King's Study in the Hyrule Castle. But let's just start things off with the Amiibo Gacha. Just get that out of the way and see what we get for the Amiibo scanning. And then we'll go right into kind of things I've done and what I plan to do for the video for this episode, I guess. So yeah, let's do this. I have added one extra amiibo to the list this time around since we're getting really close to the end of the series. We're getting really close to finishing this game, and I'm really excited to finish. I'm actually getting a little bit tired of playing this game, as it'll be revealed later as to why I'm getting tired, but for now, let's just do the amiibos. Let's do, I have Wind Waker Toon Link. I think this is actually Toon Link from Smash 4, but it's Wind Waker Toon Link. So let's scan that. We can get the Wind Waker set out of this, potentially, and we'll see what we get. I got Tunic of the Wind, which is pretty nice. That's pretty good luck, I guess. I don't know, since we're getting close to the end and I haven't really gotten all the different outfits. I don't know how much effort I'm going to have to put into getting everything. I think I'm just going to leave them as, like, whatever. This is what I got throughout this series, and we'll just leave it as that. Maybe in my own time I'll play it, but I don't think I'll show off myself getting everything. So yeah. We can do a roll call account of everything I've unlocked and everything at the end and all the different things I've done. But for now, let's continue with the amiibos. This is Ocarina of Time Link. We can get the Hero of Time set from this one, potentially. I wonder why Hero of Time gives you meat. It's usually themed, that's why that one gives so much fish. Ooh, I got Trouser of Time. I might have completed that, actually. Let's see. Trouser of Time. Oh no, Trouser of Time is the only piece that I got for this one. I think I was thinking of the Sky set, which I already have the pants of. Actually, I just don't have the shirt. So I'm all over the place with how these things are unlocking. But yeah, I don't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, the raw meat. I wonder why Hero of Time gives raw meat. I don't know if he actually eats meat in the game, but the reason why we get fish from the Toon Link ones because it's all like sea themed and sailing and stuff in Wind Waker. Anyways, next up we have Skyward Sword Link, and it can give us, I guess, the Sky set, which I already kind of checked, and I only need the shirt for this one. The body art. Ice arrows. Oh, I guess I was really lucky getting those other ones in the first place. So the luck eventually ran out. We couldn't ride the luck all that well. Let's just move some of these chests out of the way here. The reason why I'm in Hyrule Castle is because in the end of last video, I said I wanted to read King Rhoam's diary, and it's not easy to get here. That's why I wanted to get that out of the way first. Of course, after the amiibos. There's still a lot of amiibos left. Next one is going to be the 4 champions, and let's do it in the reverse order of how I've saved them. So Urbosa first, and the thing we want out of this is Vaughn Naboris' mask, essentially. See what we've got. Get that. Nope, we get a Moonlight Scimitar, which I think I might have just like a lot of shitty weapons, so I might as well drop something for it. I've been doing a lot of exploration and trying to do a lot of stuff on my own time, and doing that has used up a lot of my weapons. I'll get rid of this. You? I want human weapons. I want Hylian weapons. I want Gerudo weapons. I don't want any like Lizardo or Bokoblin weapons. I want to get rid of those as much as possible. Alright, next up is Daruk. Champion Daruk. Wait, no. Next up should be Rito guy. Okay, that was weird. I only scanned and then I put the amiibo off and then it went through anyway, so it was a little bit delayed. So this is gonna be Daruk, I guess. A little out of order. But yeah, we can get Varudania's helm as Flame Guard, a treasure gifted to the one who controls Divine Beast Varudania. It endows its user with enhanced abilities. It would have been nice if it straight up just like gave you fireproof instead of Flame Guard. Then it wouldn't be redundant. It'll be kind of like a... Oh, I guess that's kind of pay to win, right? If you buy the amiibos and it gives you something stronger. So maybe that's why they didn't go with straight up resistance. Whereas I guess there was one that straight up gave me resistant. Yeah, this one. This one straight up makes me unfreezable just by wearing the one piece. Whereas you have to wear the full set of this armor in order to get unfreezable. So that's a little bit... I don't know if that's pay to win. I don't remember how I got this. I think this might have just been DLC item. Well, that's still kind of pay to win, I guess. But yeah, where was it? It was this thing right here. So we can have that. It looks kind of funny. Let's put this back. This kind of works. I don't know. So yeah, this is the mask that we're trying to get out of each one, and we got Rudania's. So we can put that one away. I guess there isn't going to be much videos left, so this is going to be one of the last opportunities to really get anything at this point. Alright, now we'll do Rivali and potentially get Vometo's mask. Got Falcon Bow. I think bows is like one thing that I really don't need too much of. I can get rid of this. Quick shot. I really like the Falcon Bow, so any excuse to get it, I would try and get it. I think Falcon Bow, I guess since Rivali's bow is like super rare, I think I would rather have Rivali's bow, but this is kind of like the precursor to it, so it's nice to have it. Alright, the last champion I mean, is Mifa, and she can give us the mask for Baruta. I'm surprised I'm able to open every chest so far. Usually there's something I don't really need out of them. Yes, give me the Zora one. I'll get rid of another stinky Lizarphos spear for Alright, well those are the amiibos. There is one more amiibo I want to start using for the next few videos. I don't know how many videos I'll have left. I'm thinking of just doing random stuff, just to tie up some loose ends for this video, and maybe the next one will be the last video where I fight Ganon. But I'm pretty much equipped to fight Ganon already. But yeah, this last amiibo, I don't really know how it works because I never used it before. But it is Wolf Link, or Twilight Princess Wolf Link and Midna, and it's supposed to spawn me a companion, which is really interesting. Oh, I can't use that here. Oh no, I guess they didn't want you to have this going into the Ganon fight. Yeah, I can't use it here. I didn't really know how this works. Maybe I'll try again later. And it's supposed to spawn like a Wolf Link as a companion, and I don't know how that works. I wanted to try it out once at least before ending the series. So so I've done a lot of stuff between videos, but since I don't have the actual map here to kind of show what's what, I'll do the what I've done between videos things after I read King Rhoam's diary. And I've actually explored this place pretty thoroughly. And there's actually another Zelda diary I want to read too, so to get more context with the characters. Let's put back on the ancient set. Alright, so here's King Rhoam's diary. King Rhoam's journal, I mean. The writings of Rhoam, Bosphoramus, Hyrule. First page. Today, as the sun rose and a new day was born, my daughter, too, joined this sweet world. So this is when Zelda was born. In keeping with the traditions of the royal family, I decided to name her Zelda. I am not a man accustomed to frivolous musings, but now seems as good a time as any to begin my royal memorandum. Reports keep arriving regarding the excavation of relics. The fortune teller's predictions seems to be coming true. Calamity Ganon was not a figure of fable or even of legend. He actually existed in our great land of Hyrule. We must investigate all the relics, learn as much as we can, but understanding the divine beasts alone will take time. Zelda's eyes lit up like a wildfire when I told her about the relics. I must admit, she has a knack for research, so right from the get-go, Zelda seems more of a scientist more than like a priestess of any kind or a religious spiritual figure. She was more interested in research and education and technology, and King Rhoam immediately saw it. My queen has left this world. Her death was so sudden and unexpected. I awaken most nights unsure if she is really gone. So this is kind of sad. I think in the Zelda diary, it talks about how, oh, I don't know if this is the Zelda diary I already read, or if it's going to be the one coming up. Since it's going to be covered in this anyways, I'll just say it. The queen was supposed to teach Zelda how to harness her powers, but since she passed early, Zelda didn't really get a mentor, and that's why she was so frustrated that she has to figure everything out herself in regards of the goddess powers, when she was supposed to have like a mentor in the queen or her mother. Zelda never cried, never faltered, not even during the royal funeral or later, when she and I were alone with our grief. I must assume her strength is a result of us repeatedly informing her of her duty to be a valiant and steady princess. For a child of merely 6 years of age, her conduct was truly that of a born leader. Her strength gives me hope. From now on, I must raise her all alone. Now, only I remain to prepare her for her difficult future as Princess of Hyrule. Zelda finally reported back after her visit to the fountain. I think this is the Fountain of Power, the Spring of Power, maybe? It seems her sacred sealing power has still yet to awaken. It has been a year and 3 months since her mother passed. Perhaps she is held back by heartache, too deep to heal. If the Ganon prophecy wasn't looming over our heads, I would tell her to take her time, to wait until she is ready. But our situation is dire and leaves no room for weakness, even on behalf of my beloved daughter. My heart breaks for Zelda, but I must act as a king, not a father. I must order her to train relentlessly at the fountain. Which is, we get a little bit of an insight into King Rhoam. He is torn between his role as a father or a king, and he thinks his responsibility to the people of Hyrule is greater than his responsibility for Zelda, which is why he must make this hard choice to assume the role of king, even for his own daughter. And it kind of tore him apart to do it. I was told Zelda went off to research ancient technology, so I had no choice but to confront her about it. She claimed she was simply using her day off from training to indulge in a bit of research, but still, I scolded her. She won't get it through her head, forcing me to tell her the same thing I have been repeating ad nauseum. The reason her sacred powers still won't awaken is because she's spending all her efforts playing at being a scholar. So King Rhoam is a little frustrated that Zelda doesn't seem like she is taking her role as like the goddess descendant seriously, especially with the looming threat of Calamity Ganon. And yeah, he's pretty frustrated, and he wished Zelda would kind of just heed his instruction. But Zelda, being a person, her own individual with passions of her own, is doing something else. Which is a little sad to hear that. People, it's like nobody's really wrong here. People, it's just that different priorities are taking place. So yeah. Next page. In truth, I understand Zelda's feelings. Painfully so. She lost her mother, her teacher, before she could learn from her. Oh, it's actually King Rhoam who mentions this, about her mother actually supposedly being the role of a mentor to teach her how to harness her spiritual powers, her goddess powers. 10 pointless years of self-training without so much as a book or note to help her find her way. So yeah, this further hammers on the point that Zelda has no guidance at all, and that's why she's so frustrated and would rather follow what she instinctually thinks would help, which is researching the ancient technology. She sees progress in the ancient technologies, but she doesn't see any progress with her spiritual training, which she also has no guidance on either. So it's kind of, if in Zelda's point of view, it's kind of like an easy choice. It's like, oh, I'm making lots of progress doing this, but no progress doing that. So I might as well put my time towards this. Those in the castle talk behind her back, and I, her only family, scold her for her shortcomings. No wonder she wishes to hide away in her beloved relic research. I love nothing more than to console her. But I must stay strong. She must fulfill her duty, just as we all must, even if she comes to despise me. I have been told my Zelda went to the Spring of Wisdom. This will likely be her last chance. If she is unable to awaken her powers at Lanayru, all hope is truly lost. And as we know, through the Lanayru memory, the moment she returned from Mount Lanayru in the Spring of Wisdom, it was when Calamity Ganon started to stir. If she comes back without success, then I shall speak kindly with her. Scolding is pointless now. I forced 10 years of training on her, and after all that, it seems her powers will stubbornly awaken some other way. Perhaps I should encourage her to keep researching her beloved relics. They may just lead her to the answers I can't provide. For now, I sit anxiously, more a father than a king in this moment. I sit and await my daughter's return. And as we know, as he awaits his daughter's return, Calamity Ganon explodes out of Hyrule Castle. Yeah, that's the reason why I wanted to read this, because it does show like a lot of stuff in those short few paragraphs. It tells like a huge story between King Rhoam's his kind of actions, his mentality, his decision making, and like everything behind his choices. And it also sheds a lot of light into Zelda and what she was doing, and that also like kind of leaks into all the other aspects of this game's story, with like Calamity Ganon, Link being the protector and having to follow Zelda everywhere and everything. It like ties everything together really well, just with like a few paragraphs. Whereas like there's like a lot of other games where there's like so much dialogue that doesn't really say much. Genshin Impact. So yeah, I really appreciate things like this, that you can read this in like 5 minutes and it gives you so much lore so deep into all the characters and stuff. Whereas like in other games you can have like an hour of content of playing a game and you get like really shallow, nothing really happening. So yeah, I'm also going to go to the other Zelda diary, which is I think by her. There's like her research room, which we went to in the end of last video, or near the end of last video, and there was actually another one in her room, which is a different area, which I actually don't really know how to get there easy. So I might just cut here and resume when we're back at where we need to be. But the blood moon has happened between me kind of exploring this place and me recording, so there's gonna be a lot of fighting and stuff, so I don't want to like have to bloat this video out with all that. So yeah, I'm gonna hit there right now and I'm gonna cut. Okay, we're here, but there's a silver guy here, so we'll just take him out real quick. And I kind of want to show off the Urbosa ability. Go away! I like how long he just electrocutes him for, and I can just smack at his crotch until he dies, hopefully. Freeze in time! No picking up! There we go. Ooh, Edge of Duality. Do I want to pick that up? Yeah, I'll get rid of this since it's about to break anyway. These silver like enemies give you a lot of good stuff, usually ore and stuff. And yeah, there's a bow up here. There's actually a lot of weapons strewn out all over the place, so it's probably a good idea before I fight Calamity Ganon to pick a bunch of them. Fill my arsenal up. But yeah, I actually missed a chest here. Very nice. Anyway, all right, let's read this Zelda. So yeah, this is the Zelda's room, I believe. This is Zelda's actual room. I don't see a bed or anything, but this is where Zelda hangs out. And the one that's up there that we went to in the last video was actually her study, which is a little different. Yeah, this is the other diary. Read Zelda's diary, first page. After meeting with the champion, I left to research the ancient technology, but nothing of note came of my research. So this is, I believe, right after that one memory where she like knights Link essentially, and all the other champions was like, oh, why are we doing this? Oh, this is kind of just for formality, isn't it? So I think this is right after that. The return of Ganon looms, a dark force taunting us from afar. I must learn all I can about the relic so we can stop him. If the fortune teller's prophecy is to be believed, there isn't much time left. But turning over these thoughts in my head puts me ill at ease. I suppose I should turn in for the night. P.S. Tomorrow my father is assigning him as my appointed knight. Oh, okay, so this is before that memory where Link is knighted as a champion. And yeah, I guess at this point Link just pulled out the Master Sword, and the king's like, oh my god, he is a person of prophecy. We need to we gotta put him in a special position right away. And maybe he'll help Zelda awaken her goddess powers too, since he seems to have awakened his hero powers or something. I set out for Goron City today to make some adjustments to the divine beast Vah Rudania. I still recall feeling his eyes on me as I walked ahead. The feeling stayed with me so long, I grew anxious and weary. It is the same feeling I felt before in his company, and still not a word passed his lips. So yeah, Link is just quiet. So this is right when Link has been appointed Zelda's knight, and if you remember, there was a memory where Zelda was near, or kind of researching a shrine near Rito Village, and Link just appears out of nowhere, and Zelda's like, oh, you gotta leave me alone, oh, you don't have to follow me everywhere, and she was kind of frustrated. So this is during that time. I never know what he's thinking. It makes my imagination run wild, guessing at what he is thinking, but will not say. What does the boy chosen by the sword that seals the darkness think of me? Will I truly know? Then, I suppose it's simple. A daughter of Hyrule's royal family, yet unable to use sealing magic? He must despise me. I said something awful to him today, so this is the next entry. And yeah, we're getting a bit more into the relationship between Zelda and Link, which is really interesting. My research was going nowhere. I was feeling depressed, and I had told him repeatedly not to accompany me. But he did anyway, as he always does. And so I yelled at him without restraint. So this is the shrine memory that we saw in the Rito area. He seemed confused by my anger. I feel terribly guilty, and that guilt only makes me more agitated than I was before. So next entry. I am unsure how to put today's events into words. Words so often evade me lately, and now more than ever. He saved me. Without a thought for his own life, he protected me from the ruthless blades of the Yiga clan. So this is the memory in Karakara Bazaar in the Gerudo Desert, I think, hopefully. Unless there was like multiple attempts at her life by the Yiga clan. Though I've been cold to him all this time, taking my selfish and childish anger out on him at every turn, still, he was there for me. I won't ever forget that. Tomorrow I shall apologize for all that has transpired between us. And then, I'll try talking to him, to Link. It's worth a shot. Bit by bit, I've gotten Link to open up to me. It turns out he's quite a glutton. He can't resist a delicious meal. When I finally got around to asking why he's so quiet all the time, I could tell it was difficult for him to say, but he did. With so much at stake and so many eyes upon him, he feels it necessary to stay strong and to silently bear any burden, a feeling I know all too well. For him, it has caused him to stop outwardly expressing his thoughts and feelings. I always believed him to be simply a gifted person who had never faced a day of hardship. How wrong I was. Everyone has struggles that go unseen by the world. I was so absorbed with my own problems, I failed to see his. So yeah, I think Link is supposed to be just like some regular dude who lives in Hateno or something. And he just somehow was able to pull out the Master Sword. Maybe he had like family that was like a father or uncle or something that was a knight in the Hyrule Castle, but he himself I don't think was royalty. I don't know if they outwardly say it, but for some reason, the from what I understand, with kind of the storytelling, the visual storytelling of like you being in Hateno and everything and having that house, because apparently that house is his, and he just kind of rebought that house so that he can live in it again. Or maybe not his, but maybe his family's, his direct family's, and that's why he's kind of attached to that house, and no one was living in that house for so long. It's because it's technically his family's, and no one sold it or bought it, so they were gonna deconstruct it. But yeah, he wasn't anyone special, so he had to like really step up to the position of being the man or the knight who wields the swords to seal the darkness or whatever. And Zelda hasn't seen that. He just thought, oh, he's just some like gifted guy. He probably just like gets everything so easy. Everything just gets handed to him. He just gets the Master Sword, and now he's like this super crazy swordsman. Oh man, I wish I can just like get handed superpowers. But after some interactions, it seems like Zelda realizes Link actually works really hard to become the swordsman that he is, and also he has to deal with people not thinking or not believing him to be a hero or worthy of a hero, since he's just like some random dude from Hateno, right? So he decides to stay silent for the most part and only talks when he needs to. Because he does talk. He doesn't get much voice acting, similar to, I guess, Genshin Impact. Maybe Genshin Impact might have like copied this from Breath of the Wild, where Link does talk, like when you select options and stuff, and when you explain situations to people during quests. Technically, he is talking to them. It's just that it's just not voice acted. So it kind of hammer homes the feeling of him just being silent all the time. And yeah, it worked here. I think it works really well here, since Link traditionally has always been like a silent protagonist, and it doesn't work that well in Genshin Impact, since there's always conversations between Paimon and the Traveler, and the fact that Paimon and everyone else gets voice lines but Lumine doesn't, or I guess for me it's Lumine but the Traveler doesn't, just feels really awkward. And the more it happens through the stories, the more awkward it gets and the more it stands out to me. Whereas it fits really well here, where Link's character, he's a loner kind of person. He's trying to he's taking the world's problem on his shoulders, and he only speaks when he needs to, and he doesn't really speak all that much. I wish to talk with him more, and to see what lies beneath those calm waters, to hear him speak freely and openly. And perhaps I too will be able to bare my soul to him, and share the demons that have plagued me all these years. Now there's another entry. Father scolded me again today. He told me I am to have nothing more to do with researching ancient technology. He insisted that I focus instead on training that will help me awaken my sealing magic. I was so frustrated and ashamed I could not even speak. I've been training since I was a child, and yet... Mother passed the year before my training was to begin. In losing her, I lost not just a mother, but a teacher. Oh, Zelda also mentions this. So both King Rhoam and Zelda is aware of this fact. It's just that they don't know that each other is aware of this fact. Which is a little bit of a tragic situation as well. Mother used to smile at me and tell me, Zelda, my love, all will be well in the end. You can do anything. But she was wrong. No matter how hard I try or how much time passes, the sealing power that is my birthright evades me. Tomorrow, I journey with Link to the Spring of Power to train. But this, too, will end in failure. Such is my curse. I had a dream last night. In a place consumed by darkness, a lone woman gazed at me, haloed by blinding light. I sensed she was not of this world. I don't know if she was a fairy or a goddess, but she was beautiful. Her lips spoke urgently, but her voice did not reach me. Would I have heard her if my powers was awoken? Or was my dream simply a manifestation of my fears? I am sure I will know the answer soon, whether I wish to or not. I turned 17 today. That means this is the day I will finally be allowed to train at the Spring of Wisdom. When Link arrives, We will set out for Mount Nehru, and the other champions will accompany us there. Ooh, man, having to take on so much responsibility at such a young age, it's so hard to imagine. I guess I'm just like a loser in my 30s playing video games for the internet. Whereas all these like characters in video games and stuff, they're like taking on so much challenge and responsibility at such a young age. I have not seen my father since he last scolded me. Things are too strained now. I will meet with him when I return. So yeah, she also says she was gonna meet with King Rhoam when she returns from Mount Nehru. And as we know, Calamity Ganon bursts at that point. ... Actually, I've had a horrible feeling ever since that weird dream. No one would believe a failure of a princess, but right now, for no particular reason, I am filled with a strange and terrible certainty that something awful is about to happen. Stop reading. So yeah, she kind of had a feeling that Calamity Ganon was about to burst at that point. Alright, I got the 2 diaries out of the way, which I really enjoy. It's just like a couple paragraphs, but it just dives pretty deep into the lore and really shows like a lot of story for this area. But let's leave this area and we'll get into what I want to do for the video. Oh, it's already 40 minutes. I guess I'm a little bit too passionate about the 2 diaries. And yeah, normally I cut out loading screens, but I'll leave this one in and talk over it. But you can see the amount of Korok seeds I have. Oh, it already passed by. But yeah, that's one of the things I want to talk about. First, let's just teleport to a safer feeling place. Kakariko Village. Which is where a bunch of the things I want to do for this video is at. So yeah, we'll do that first. So, first of all, I've done quite a bit of stuff in between videos. I did a lot of quests, mostly in the Gerudo area, since that's the last area I visited. There was a bunch of shrine quests where, for this one, there's like a lady who's like passed out on the console that you scan your Sheikah Slate on, and she's like, oh, I'm dying, and you had to go through this rigmarole of going to this ice house, bringing out ice through this area, and giving it to this lady who actually owns the bar. The bar here? Wasn't there a canteen of some kind? I think this is the canteen. And she makes this special drink that when you go back to her saying, oh, there's a special extremely delicious drink that this lady made, which the Gerudo lady's like, oh, I love that drink, and she immediately gets the energy to run back, which gives you access to this shrine, which I feel is really contrived. It's like, just push her off the thing and scan the thing. If you really, really wanted to do that, to get into this shrine, but yeah, it's a little bit silly. But yeah, one of the funny things is that you have to dress up as a Gerudo disguise, a Gerudo lady disguise, in order to get into the canteen. And the lady there is like, oh, I can make the drink for the other Gerudo girl that's dehydrated there, but I'm out of ice, so can you go get the ice for me? And when I got the ice, I actually switched to like actual armor because there's like a lot of fighting here. So the ice melts. So you get it out of the ice house, which is really cold, but the desert is really hot, so it starts to melt the moment you take it out. And you're supposed to try and get to here as quick as possible before the ice melts. But there's like a bunch of fire lizardfos, and bokoblins with fire arrows and stuff. So you had to dispatch them without them like melting the ice. And I switched to armor. So when I came here, I was like regular male Link, and the lady is like, "Oh, you're not the person I talked to. I talked to some Hylian Vi, but yeah, whatever gets the job done. I don't care. Maybe she talked to you." So it kind of suggests that she doesn't think she's not suspicious as to what's going on, which is pretty funny. There was another like quest here where you gotta stand on this rock, and it's just a bit silly. The gut check 3 Goron brothers was like, "Oh, are you man enough to stand on this really hot platform?" And you just like take a fireproof elixir and you stand on it. They're like, "Whoa, how are you doing that?" And yeah, if you try to wear armor, and it's like, "Yeah, only real men doesn't need armor to do this," so you're supposed to be naked. And it's just a little silly thing. And yeah, that spawns this shrine when you are able to complete that. I feel like some of these shrine quests are just like kind of out there. on the reason to get it to appear. Like, how did the people who designed, like the ancient Sheikah people, know that 3 Goron bros are gonna be here to make you stand on a hot platform for a few minutes to spawn this thing, right? Which is a little bit silly. Maybe they can see the future and they designed it that way. Maybe that's what they're implying. And yeah, I've done like as many quests as I can. I think since I was in the game, I want to get as much quests out of the way. There's just so many to keep in mind, but there was I guess for the Gerudo era, there was like this little girl who was trying to grow like some fruits or something, or grow a little garden, and some person who was sitting up here was just like throwing all her junk down, and it was flowing into her garden and ruining everything, and you just need to talk to her. And then she's like, oh, give me some berries. It's like a bunch of fetch quests, like give me some berries, and yeah, I'll stop. And that helps. And oh yeah, you in the previous video, I think Riju was like, oh, you can borrow the Thunder Helm if you help everyone around here. Which if I go to my armor, you might have seen this earlier as I was scrolling through this. But yeah, I got a Thunder Helm. So I did as much, or I did all the Gerudo quests here in order to do that. And yeah, the little girl was one of them. The lady that we saved in the Yiga clan hideout kind of like went out to explore the fairy fountain here, and she was like dehydrated. And we needed to go and find her and tell her to go back. And all she wanted was like a durian in order to become hydrated again. I don't know if durian hydrates you. I just remember durians being really stinky. There was like a bunch of other quests I did. And trying to think of off the top of my head, there was a little girl, which was a little bit weird. This quest kind of like creeped me out a little bit. But there was a little Zora girl here at Bank of Wishes, and she's like, oh, I've been having a correspondence with this dude who's been receiving my love letters, but I'm gonna try and ask him to come, so this letter is gonna be really important. Can you help make sure it gets to him? And she throws her like letter in like this box, and it just flows down this river. I think it's just to show off like the fact that they have water physics in the game in this section, and that you can actually follow things down, and they just made a quest out of it. But yeah, you're supposed to follow the letter down this entire river and destroy, like, enemies would try and pick it up and destroy, which is really stupid and frustrating. And if she destroys it, you're supposed to go all the way back here, talk to her, and she's like, hey, I knew you wouldn't be able to do it, so I wrote a bunch of letters, so I'll throw another one. And yeah, that's just like an excuse to repeat the quest, or at least be able to redo the quest when you fail. But yeah, it goes all the way down here, and it takes forever. It's like a test of patience more than anything. And I had to like try and dispatch everyone here as much as possible. And it's supposed to go right here where there's like this dude, this Hylian dude. And yeah, when it got here, it was nighttime, and a bunch of like Stal goblins, those Stalfos little bokoblins came up, and like one actually picked up the letter and tried to destroy it. And I was like, oh no, I gotta kill him really quick. And I was panicked there, but I was able to do it. If I had to like redo that all over again, I think I would have given up and returned to that some other time, because it took a long time for it to like go down this entire stream to end up here. But yeah, the creepy thing is that there's like this like Hylian dude, and when you complete the quest, it's like in Zora's domain. It's like this really tiny, you know, like the tiny kid Zora model, and like I guess more like a teenager, young adult Hylian. They're like together, and they're like talking about how much they love each other, and how the guy wants to become really muscular for the Zora girl, and the Zora girl like loves him so much for listening to her or reading her letters or whatever. But then it's like this really, really tall guy and this really, really tiny girl, which is, I don't know, maybe Zora's aged differently. Maybe they're the same age. It's just that it takes longer for a Zora girl to grow like as big as Mifa or something. So yeah, that was a little bit creepy, but I guess this world is not our world, so putting our, I don't know, culture and our morals to this might not be the best thing. But yeah, there was a bunch of fetch quests I did, like in Hateno, there's like this kid who wanted to see a bunch of weapons. Where's Hateno? And yeah, I showed him all the weapons. And there was like a guy who wanted to see the royal cake. recipe, and I baked a cake for him. There was like a lady, I think it was one of these stables. There was a lady who wanted to see a royal weapon, which luckily I had a royal bow, and I just showed it to her. Yeah, there was just too much stuff. A lot of like fetch quests, which is just to like show off a bunch of different aspects of the game. Kind of give you a reason to interface with different aspects of the game, like actually pick up and use a royal weapon and stuff. And yeah, through all the, I did every single shrine. And I think that opens up this area, which I want to do today. For some rewards. I did every single shrine. I explored like crazy. I kind of gave up exploring in this area. There's like a lot of cool scaffolding in this area and maybe like hidden treasure and stuff, but this is the reason, like the Koroks really burned me out. I essentially just used a guide to get to all the Koroks at this point. You can kind of tell like I was interested in the exploration here, where I squiggle all over the place trying to get all the Koroks. But as the game progresses, the amount of squiggles become less because I just follow the guide. So I went from Korok to Korok. So yeah, like this part is just like one path through. But if you compare it to like, yeah, in this area, you can see how much I like actually tried to like look for things. But then near the end, it's like super sparse, just from Korok to Korok. So yeah, the Koroks really burned me out and made me not want to explore anymore, since there's just so much to do, especially this area when you have to have like frost resistance as well, or cold resistance. So my armor wasn't all that good for traversal because I needed to protect myself and everything. And it made it like, I don't know, not too fun. But there's actually a lot of stuff here. Like I said, there was like this whole area with scaffolding and everything that on like a normal playthrough, I might have like took the time to explore and stuff, but I got so tired of it. So yeah, I got every shrine. I got every Korok except for the one that I want to get in this video, which is actually where we started this whole game. Go back to where the things begin to get the very last Korok. I felt like that would have been pretty cool. Yeah, through all the shrines, I actually unlocked this set of armor. Actually, no, this was bought. I did the weapon kid, and he wanted, well, the last weapon he wanted to see was an ancient weapon that you can buy from the Akala Ancient Lab, and I was there anyway, so I just bought the ancient set of armor. And there was a bunch of other armors that I got. So I got like these earrings from the jeweler lady, and I guess this circlet and stuff from Gerudo. So that's some armor I got. I of course got the helmet, the Thunder Helm. I got the rest of this, or this entire set, from the Zonai. I don't know what those things, like Zonai architecture structures where there's a shrine in it. I got the ancient set. I got the sand boots and the snow boots, which is essentially just bullying this guy who thinks he can get a chance with a disguised female Link, which is a little bit creepy. That whole thing was creepy too, because he's like pretty much manipulating. He's like, oh, if I hold these sand boots against her, she might have to spend more time and talk to me and stuff. And then yeah, we just like tell him like we just want the boots, which is a little bit creepy. I got this set, which is I think just DLC. I also got this set, which is apparently a collaboration with Xenoblade Chronicles, but you can't upgrade this or anything, along with all these other armor, which is a bit weird. I guess you're supposed to look like a character from Xenoblade, which I don't know anything about. And also, this set was also DLC armor that is hidden within Hyrule Castle. So yeah, those are all the armors I've unlocked since the last video, which I don't think I'll be using anytime soon. I think I'll be sticking with like the armors I already upgraded, just so fighting and stuff I don't die immediately. So yeah, man, it's almost an hour. It's just me just like talking about what I've done. I think this video is just gonna be a really long video at this point of me trying to wrap things up. It's just gonna be a stream of consciousness, I guess, of me just talking. But yeah, I plan to finish this, A Gift from the Monks, I plan to, I think, finish Captured Memories and free the Divine Beast, which is just talking to Impa here. And I don't know if there's anything left to do. I might get some reward. Hopefully that's really interesting. I want to do from the ground up as well. I don't know how... I know where everyone is, I think. I already sent Rondson, I think, the Gerudo lady here. So I think all I have is the Rito shop guy and the old Zora dude. I think those are the last two. So I want to finish this as well. Yeah, and I guess we'll see what's what at this point. Oh yeah, and I guess there's also that last Korok, which is in an area that is also connected to this. So hopefully nothing triggers when I get here. It tells me that I need to put the Sheikah Slate in the terminal. I hope going back to the Shrine of Resurrection, and if I don't put the Sheikah Slate in the terminal, I can just get the Korok, and that'll be it. So yeah, and then we'll see what's what. It's already been an hour. That's kind of sad. Almost an hour of me just talking and not a lot happening. But I guess this is how things normally go. I just gotta get used to it. Okay, we'll talk to. We'll just look cool for now. We'll talk to. We'll talk to Impa and see what's up. I don't know why my gamer brain tells me to pick up these apples. But yeah, we'll talk to Impa. So we look like Link. Oh, no. I need to be Breath of the Wild Link. With the Champion's tunic. Yeah, this looks cool. Oh yeah, we're iconic now. Hey Impa. I wonder which triggers first. Hopefully it's the Divine Beast one, and then I can do the Memories ones after. Alright, we're off doing the actual content. Actual story. So the sword has been returned to his rightful owner. Heh, just as I expected of you, hero. The sword that seals the darkness is your counterpart. So long as that blade is at your side, you shall wield enormous power. The princess risks everything for you. That sword, do not forget that, and do not waste this chance. Ah, that's right. I sense it. Their presence. Daruk, Urbosa, Rivali, Mifa. 100 years ago, I put my life on the line to fight alongside everyone. But I could not protect them. They died without fulfilling their destinies. I have lived all this time, thinking they died in vain. But this energy I feel from their presence, it seems they have not given up. I can only sense that they were all overjoyed to see you again. Now, you all serve the same purpose. Now it is time to attack Calamity Ganon while he is weak. Hurry to the princess. Go. Now. Well, now, but not now. Ring. Alright, so it updates my Divine Beast quest, it looks like. I believe you will find Calamity Ganon in Hyrule Castle. Even with blessings of the Divine Beast on your side, you must be careful. Calamity Ganon will be well protected. Be prepared for anything. By the way, how are you faring thus far? I'm doing pretty good, I guess. No. Oh, it goes right into my other quest, the Memories quest. All 12 pictures? Already? You visited every place? Then I suppose it's time. I will reveal the location of the final memory. How would she know what we've forgotten? Where our final memories? Here is what happened. She's tiny! Lady Zelda gave me specific instructions. She asked me to wait to show you this. This is the final picture. Does it look familiar? From this village, you should be able to get there in a half-day's time. Go now, child. Seek out what Lady Zelda has shown you. Wait, do you want me to go fight Ganon, or do you want me to go seek what Lady Zelda has shown? Yeah, make up your mind, Impa. Okay, I know where that is. Free the Divine Beast. Complete. So it only has Destroy Ganon now. Captured Memory. Updated. So Captured Memory updated. Free the Divine Beast is gone, but I still have Destroy Ganon. So yeah, let's continue this and see what's up. Alright. I believe... Wait. Captured Memories. The location of the final memory is hanging on the wall of Impa's home. What memory of your past with Princess Zelda awaits you there? I think this was close to the wall, I think, in Hateno. Or Fort Hateno. It was close to this wall. I think it was like somewhere here. I don't know. I just remember a lot of guardians here attacking this wall. So let's go here. Alright, now that we're back to this first stable that we've ever came to. Remember when we got Paimon here? Oh, those were good times, wasn't it? Alright, actually, since I am out in the open world, hopefully this works now. This is the Midna and Wolflink amiibo. And it's supposed to give me a companion of some kind. Hopefully, because you can only scan amiibos once a day. Hopefully, me scanning it and it failing didn't break it. Oh, there we go. Oh! So yeah, this is really interesting. It implies some pretty interesting things. Hey, Wolflink. Can I get him to do stuff? Or he just follows you. This is really interesting because it looks like there's UI or companions. It almost seems like the developers, like Nintendo, wanted there to be companions that you can like get with Link. Where are you going? Why are you killing those birds? Come back! I actually don't really know how Wolflink behaves. Hopefully he doesn't attack those horses. Don't attack those horses, please. But yeah, it seems like they wanted maybe like you to have companions at some point because there's like whole UI created and hearts and stuff, and maybe there was progression to that too. But they might have had to scrap that since the game was like so big at this point. No, Wolflink, stop attacking them. But yeah, hopefully when I teleport and stuff, he also teleports with me. And we can get into some fights together, potentially. I don't know. Let's see what happens when we fight those Pokegoblins. The memory is right here, so we can come back to it. I kind of want to just see Wolflink fight. Get him, Wolflink! Get him! Wolflink, what are you doing? Yeah, get him! Damn, he's wrecking them. This last one. Yeah, get him from behind. That was a critical hit. Oh, good boy, Wolflink. That's kind of cool that they decided to make it an amiibo, so at least it took advantage of all the programming they put into giving you a companion. But it would have been interesting to see how the game, like in another world maybe. No, don't kill the goat! Leave the goat alone! It would be cool if he picks stuff up for you as well. Stop bothering everyone! Can I get him just to come back? I don't know if whistling actually does anything. But yeah, maybe they figured out how to get the companion to appear and follow you and stuff, but they didn't really have a good idea to give you the controls as to what they do. Like, you know how there's a Yonobo part where you can whistle to tell him to follow you or whistle for him to stop? Maybe that was also a part of this companion thing that they kind of left in, that part specifically. But unfortunately, there wasn't like a good way to tie everything together, and that's why they kind of scrapped it. But since they already put the work into it, they made Wolflink into an amiibo that, at the very least, can take advantage of it slightly for, just like for funsies, I guess. All right, let's do this last memory. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Oh! Is this the memory of Link dying, essentially, then? Oh my god, there's so many guardians. Don't look at me like that. No, Link!
Link, save yourself. Go. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
No, Zelda. I have to protect you. Oh wow, there's all these like dead guardian bodies all around Link. That shows that he's really fighting. Uh-oh. Oh! The ceiling powers awaken. And that was a Triforce. I don't think Triforce was ever mentioned in this. It's always goddess powers. But never, ooh. She got rid of the malice.
Was that the power?
No! Link!
No! Link, get up! You're gonna be just fine.
I guess we knew in our heart of hearts that this moment happened, since we were awakened in the resurrection chamber at the beginning of the game. But seeing it play out is just so sad.
The sword. So he can still be saved.
Princess!
Ooh. Sheikah ninjas.
Princess, are you all right?
Take Link to the Shrine of Resurrection. If you don't get him there immediately, we are going to lose him forever. Is that clear? So make haste and go. His life is now in your hands.
Zelda. Yeah, so they don't really talk about the Triforce here. It's only sealing magic, but it looked like she activated the Triforce of Wisdom there. And yeah, for all the other ones, it is Sheikah runes and secret magic. Link.
You have recovered all of your memories of us from 100 years ago. I am here, inside Hyrule Castle. It is now time for you to defeat Ganon.
Okay. Complete. Woo! I wonder, actually. Let me equip the shirt that... Was this the shirt he was wearing underneath his old champion's tunic? And I guess... Oh, no, the pants are different. And this was the pants he was wearing underneath his other pants, I guess, with his regular boots. Because his shirt looks a little different here, with a bit of pattern. But it seems like they took off all his clothes, maybe. Oh, wait, no. Yeah, we found this in a chest, right? These two things. So maybe they just put his shirt and his pants in a chest or something, or put it away. And he was in his underwear in the resurrection chamber. And his champion's tunic was so broke that they're like, I don't think we can fix this. So, because it does say, like, this thin shirt made long ago. It's coming apart at the seams, but it's better than nothing. The sleeves are a bit on the short side, so it also implies that he grew a little while he was in the resurrection chamber. So maybe that's why, even if he had a champion's tunic, it wouldn't have fit him anyway. Same with these pants. These old trousers are threadbare in spots, but they're surprisingly comfortable. The legs are a bit too short, though. So yeah, it implies that he grew. I think Link is supposed to be like a short king, isn't he? He's supposed to be like 5'2" or something, even though he's like, I don't know, 17, 18, or I guess 100 and 17 or 118. Let's put these back. So yeah, that's those two main quests either completed. Wait, it's completed now, right? Yeah, captured memories and free divine beast complete. All I have is these two main quests left. I don't think I'll be doing this on camera. I might do this on my own. I remember it is quite like a rigmarole to do this. because you gotta like go to each 4 corners of the world again, do a bunch of shrines in order to get into another boss fight again, like repeat the boss fight with the blights. And I think that'll take a long time, and I don't think it's worth it. It's like repeat content essentially, or redundant content. So I don't think I'll be doing this specifically. But yeah, we've pretty much set ourselves up to be able to go right to the end. But I still want to take care of a few things. Let's go to Tare Town and continue the Tare Town quest. Alright, we are on our way back to Tare Town. And I hope I have enough resources to just kind of get through it really quickly and I don't have to farm anything. But we sent Ronson here, which is the tailor that he requested. And yeah, it'll be interesting to see where this leads. Wait, where's Wolf Link? I guess he doesn't teleport with you. Ah, you just gotta like summon him every single time then. I guess it was fun to see him fight those bokoblins for a little bit, but I think he might be a little annoying to have around for the rest of the videos. I won't summon him anymore. Hey Hudson. Oh, hey. You found someone from the Gerudo. Thank you. She was able to patch every last hole in my work clothes before I could blink. She's pretty amazing. And since her name is Ronson, I have no objections. I hear she's decided to continue putting her skills to use by opening a clothing shop. You should stop by and say hello. Well, next is... So before more people can move here, we need more homes for them to live in. Can you bring me 30 bundles of wood? If you bring me that, I can combine it with what I've already got and get started on new houses. Okay, here we go. Hello! Did you bring me the 30 bundles of wood? I brought them. Excellent, can I have them? Sure. You're a lifesaver. Oh. Here you go. It's from this little pocket that it's just on the back of my pouch. Everything is in there. Well, next is it's finally starting to look like a town around here, which is exactly why we need to set up some distribution. I'd like to get a general store up and running, but there's no one with the connections and qualifications to run it. Do you think you could keep an eye out for someone who can, or who knows about distribution and can run a general store? So a traveling trader? Oh, that's a good thought. Rito can fly around, so they should be able to retrieve and deliver supplies. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. And one last wrinkle? Yeah, in accordance with the official Bolson construction policy, that someone's name must end in son. If you run into anyone that fits with what I've said, send them here to Tare Town for me. Okay, let's talk to the lady, actually, see what she says. Oh, if you don't do the Gerudo Secret Club thing, you can get the Vo set here, the Desert Vo set. The male Gerudo set here. That's cool. Onsen. Vazak, did you need me for something? Sabak. You should say Saba now. I don't know what the difference is. Don't you remember me? I'm Ronson. I've had to mend Hudson's work clothes every single day. It's impressive how quickly he wears them out. Besides the holes, they reek so much of sweat, it's actually pretty rough to work on them. I tried to bring it up to him, but he got defensive almost immediately. You know, I came out here to continue my search for a husband. I wonder if he's the only kind of Vo I'll find. Gee, I just wanted to let you know, he thinks you're, amazing. But yeah, interesting. Did I use up all my spirit orbs? I did all the shrines, so I should be able to... Yeah, I used up all my spirit orbs. That's interesting. I actually don't have full hearts. I wonder if they planned like DLC to max out the rest of your hearts, and they just kind of decided to go with like Breath of the Wild 2, in which case it's called Tears of the Kingdom now instead of doing that. So you are not able to max out both your stamina and your hearts. But that's okay, since you can always cook food that give you extra hearts if you really, really want to see full hearts. All right, let's go grab I don't remember what his name is, but the guy who wants to become a traveling merchant and open his own stores outside of Rito Village, whose parent wants him to work inside their general store, but he's like, I got bigger dreams, bruh. If I remember correctly, he sat around here, right? But it's also nighttime, so... Oh yeah, that's the guy right there. Bison.
Oh,
Hey, evening. I don't remember what voice I gave him earlier, so I'm just giving him like a cool bro voice. I'm glad Meadow has settled down, but I have bigger problems. My mom said she wanted me to take over the family store someday. Can you believe that? I don't want to just help. I want to open my own store and sell whatever I want. But I don't want to compete with Mom. I wish there was a place I could set up my own shop. Have you ever heard of Terrytown? Terrytown? Oh, tell me more. Well, you see, there's a bunch of people there, and they're all pretty cool. Oh, so they're in need of a general store? Oh, that's perfect. But the Akala region? That's pretty far out there. But I guess I've got to leave the nest someday. And to have my own store? Okay, that sounds good. I'll do that right now. Okay, I've made up my mind. I'm going. I know I'll gather some items on the way to Tarrytown and then sell them at my new shop. Thanks for the tip. And hey, don't be a stranger. Come visit me at my new home sometime. Oh, he already called it his new home. He doesn't even know how it's like there, and he already called it his new home. That's quite the commitment. Oh, he walks off. He doesn't fly off. We get a little bit of a Terrytown theme there. Updated from the ground up. So now we gotta go back. I kind of wish that the teleport was like either like in there, but yeah. I guess you can't have everything, right? I guess if the shrine was like right in the town, it would kind of defeat the aesthetic of the area of all the houses kind of pointing in the center of the circle. But ooh. The skull and bone is there. But yeah, this little like glide from that shrine down to here, I guess, isn't too much of a complaint. Oh, there's arrows here. I think I need to take pictures of these. Bomb arrows. I already did that. Regular arrows. Fire arrows I haven't taken a picture of. Excuse me, sir. I'm going to stand on your table. Hopefully you don't get too mad. I think for the compendium, you can, for things you've missed, you can just straight up buy with rupees. Just so, for those who are completionists and have missed out on, like, taking pictures of the Blight Ganons or maybe some weapons no longer spawn or something because of the upgraded mobs. I got ice arrows, I got shock arrows. Okay, I think I got all of them then. Let's talk to this guy before we talk to Hudson. Hey, dude, you got here really quick. Bison. Hey! Oh, hey! What can I get ya? Hey, how are you doing? Hey, it's been a while. It's been like 2 minutes. Remember me? Bison? After I left Rito Village, some bandits tried to mug me. Luckily for me, they didn't have wings. Terrytown is really great. Nice weather, no moms to annoy me. It's really great being able to run my own shop and sell things I want to sell. Anyway, I'm over for business, so shop to your heart's content. Alright, it sounds like he's having a great time. Okay, Robinson, or Hudson. How are you doing today? Oh. Oi! You managed to find a Rito and bring him back here, thank you. He wasted no time getting a general store up and running. Apparently his family runs one too. And with a name like Bison, he'll fit right in. He's selling things that he's picked up while flying around. You should really go check out the store. Well, next is, So before we can call more people here, we need even more homes for them. Can you bring me 50 bundles of wood? If you bring me that, I can combine it with what I've already got and get started on new houses. Was there actually new houses here? I think it was this one, that one, and that one before, right? And that one is new, maybe? No, that one was there. Wait, it looks kind of, I don't know. I guess you can always look rewind to see how it was before. Hello. Did you bring me the 50 bundles of wood? I've brought them. Excellent. Can I have them? Yippee doobie doobie derbs. You're a lifesaver. Yo. I actually wanted to talk about something a little personal. What's wrong? Oh, not that kind of personal. Actually, I got engaged. No way! Congratulations. It's true. To who? To Ronson. You're a cute couple. What a surprise. You say that, but for some reason, I think you mean the opposite. Anyway, we want to have a little ceremony to celebrate, but we need someone priest-like to officiate. Could you look for someone priest-like for us? Priest-like, huh? If we're looking for people devout enough to have a priest-like person, I suggest the Zora. Good luck, you'll need it. This seems like a real long shot. Oh, and one last wrinkle. Yeah, in accordance with the official Bolson construction policy, that someone named must end in son. If you run into anyone that fits with what I've said, send them here to Terrytown for me. Okay. I know exactly. I have exactly someone in mind for that. Let me find him. I'll be right back. I think it's supposed to be like, you're supposed to do this as you're playing the game, so it feels like time has traversed between each time, and you're coming back here to like catch up with old friends, essentially. But since I've kind of put everything into last minute here, it does feel a little weird. I think the person was somewhere here? I think I might need to go up a little bit. I remember the guy being somewhere here. Is it this guy? Capson, yeah. If during your travels you meet any engaged couples, I would like you to introduce me to them. Joining two souls is a true honor. One I shall stake my life on. Just one more wedding, and I shall be fulfilled. Get a load of this. I have been waiting for ye to hear those words now. Please tell me the specifics. Well, these two dudes, or this lady and this dude, wants to get married. As for the location, Terrytown in Akala, that's pretty close to here, actually. You just go north a little bit. Akala isn't too far from here. It would please me to hurry there right away. By yourself? No need to worry about me. I have always had confidence in my fins and feet. It has been a while since I have had work. I am eager to put my skills to good use. Your skills of marrying people? You should come as well. I will start my preparations in Terrytown in the meantime. Bum bum. Bum bum. That's not the right direction. You want to go towards the stairs. Maybe he's going back to grab like his traveling supplies before heading off. Going back to his house. Alright, let's go back. Ooh, looky here. I guess they did that on purpose. For the shrine to be here, because you have to, the shortest path, you have to glide down, and every time you glide down, you see the progress of the town, right? Now it's all like complete and it looks nice. It gives you it forces you to look at the town's progression, whereas if you teleport here straight up, you kind of just like are in it and you don't get to see the full like top-down view of everything. So it's not as nice. But yeah, they kind of force you to be able to see your progression by having to glide down here all the time. From like a godly perspective. Oh, there's donkeys here. Oh, wow, this place is like jazzed up too. Racing. Huzzah! I'm all done breaking the rocks. I was told to stand here. Is something supposed to happen? I guess I need to wait till daytime? Maybe that's what they want? Where's the... I guess not everyone opens up a shop. Oh, look at them! They're right here! Oh. Hey! You found a Zora? Thank you, really. He and I talked earlier, and he said that he literally was a priest before he retired. You can't get more priest-like than that. And his name is Capson, so I have no objections there. It really is amazing that you were able to find someone priest-like who also had an acceptable name. Yeah, that's, funny how things work out, right? It's as if, like, this is a game of some kind and the developers made it that way. Well, next is... Of course, we'll have to invite guests in order to hold a ceremony. Guests? Well, I'm talking about my boss, Bolson, and my subordinates, Carson. I see. However, I've got to prepare for the ceremony, so my hands are full. Could you invite them for me? Where are they? You know where they are. The boss and Carson are in Hateno Village, right? I see. Excellent. I'm counting on you. Now you excited, Rodson? Maybe Rodson has different dialogue? Zach, did you need something from me? Oh, I guess, yeah, she didn't. You should say Sab Saba now. Yeah, I don't think she says anything different. Oh, wait, no, she does say something different. Oh, maybe you've already heard, but Hudson... I guess the whole, like, oh, if, I wonder if I can find any Vo other than Hudson. That would have not made sense if it continued. Oh, maybe you've already heard, but Hudson and I are engaged. What? No way! Congratulations! Sarkso. Hudson isn't all that great at things besides his chosen profession, but I guess that isn't a huge deal, is it? You should talk to him if you want to know more. Okay. And they're just like smooching it up. They're like, hee. Well, his head is like a lot bigger than hers. Like their proportions are completely different. But this guy, look at his triceps and his biceps, his arms. Does he also have abs? I guess she's the one with the abs. And he's the one with the buff arms. Maybe he has like buff legs too, just covering it. Be modest. His haircut is funny though. I think in Breath of the, or not Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, they have a kid, and the kid is like, it looks like a young Gerudo girl, but it just has his hairstyle or something like that, right? But yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. Let's just go to Hateno Village, I guess. Hopefully I'm not missing too much from the village people. I'm talking about his ceremony. I guess I should look for the priest guy, right? Is he around here somewhere? I want to kind of talk to him. Maybe I need to change it to daytime. No, it's raining. Whoa, there's other dudes here. Who are you? Monari. Oh, hello. And who might you be? Just a traveler. Oh, is that so? By the way, I don't suppose you came to Terrytown to purchase a holiday home, did you? That's right. Oh, we get to buy another house? Oh, is that so? Anyways, please be careful. My husband is taking great care of this area. But there seems to be a lot of strange folk just outside of town. Strange folk? Okay. Yeah, that's totally good. Hey, Big Bro Gracian's friend! Need something? Let's talk. Sure, that sounds fun. What do you want to talk about? This place? Once we started breaking up the rocks here, we found it's rich in oil. I think I've read this before. I guess his dialogue doesn't change too much. Compared to other people who might comment on their little engagement. I don't know whose house is whose. There's no one here. I guess it wouldn't hurt to, like, explore a little bit. There's a lot of houses and beds, but not a lot of people, it looks like. Oh, there's people here. Really, hello. Do you need something from me? What's the matter? Our daughter has been in poor health lately. My husband believed that moving here could help, so he bought a house. I do like it here. The air is clean. There aren't too many people. Despite my husband's determination, I wasn't sure if a move was a good idea, but our daughter is slowly improving. The only thing left is for her appetite to return. I'm sure she'll get well faster if she ate more. At night, I've got to ask Papa for advice again. Hey, kid. Hi. Honey. Hi. Are you a traveler? You could say that. Is it fun? Actually, it's tough. I see. When I grow up, I want to go out all by myself. Okay. I think there was actually a quest. Maybe I had to come back at night then and talk to the dude. Talk to the husband. Is this, an inn? There he is! So he takes, care of an inn when he's not marrying people. Rink, are you in need of good sleep and a hearty meal? Yes.
Ah, I thought so. Thanks for the benevolence of a goddess Hylia. I can offer you a place to stay. When would you like me to wake you?
Night, I guess. See if I can talk to that dude.
It shall be done. Now then, time for a short rest.
And then I'm gonna have to talk to him about, what he thinks of this place.
Did you sleep well? May the kindness of goddess Hylia be ever with you. Link, are you in need of...
Oh wait, he only...
May the kindness...
Oh yeah, we can't really talk to him about anything, it looks like. Which is a little unfortunate.
Mew, mew. Woo! Woo!
Okay. Whoa. Didn't I tell you? I guess we have to eavesdrops on them. Is that what they want? Our daughter. The only thing she'll eat is cake. Can't anything be done? We've scoured the world searching for a cake that would please her. None have. Imagine how much money we've spent. Papa, excuse me, what's more important to you, money or our daughter? I see, if that's the case, even if I have to sell my soul to a monster, I'll get my hands on a cake that can cure our daughter. You're talking about monsters now. This is absolutely insane, Mama. Well, I actually have something for you. I guess I already knew about this quest because as I was playing through by myself and looking at all the quests I need to do, this came up and I was like, I don't know about this one. And it looks like, and when I was looking it up, it looked like it followed the Terrytown stuff, so I wasn't able to do it until now. So we might as well just do it now, right? And yeah, I've already prepared this beforehand. It said that once you have tasted, or you have a taste of this cake, you'll never forget its sweetness. I don't want to accidentally eat it now. Wait. Maybe I need to do it in the morning? And you are? Do you need something of me? Are you alright? Yes, don't worry yourself. I only wish that my daughter would eat more and recover her strength. Take this! What is this a monster cake? And I should give this to my daughter? Yes. Thank you so much! Oh wow! It's certainly quite pungent, whew! I should get her face in frame. I suppose I can't complain about things like that. If our daughter can get better thanks to this cake, I'll wake her up right away and try to get her to eat it. Hey! We got cake for you! Yeah, I better eat it! And then she ate the cake. Whoa, she fell down! You see that? She fell down. Honey.
Hi! It's the traveler guy. Well then. Say, have you heard of a monster cake?
Monster what now?
Mama bought me one. It was so gross. But after I ate it, I got really strong. Like this. You should try one if you want to be real strong like me.
Okay. Hey, really? Thank you so much. That monster cake, our daughter wolfed it down with unbelievable gusto. It seems her health has returned to her. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so thankful. Oh, I know. This isn't much, but please take it. Wow, 300 rupees. That's quite a bit. Could you maybe try talking to her sometime as well? Well, I already did. Wait, are there names on this on these beds? No. I guess I think you can translate those words, but I'm too lazy. It probably means something. I don't know. All right. Well, we got that out of the way. Let's actually get Bolson. Actually, no. Let's look at some of the other houses too. I went into that one. I went to that one. I went to that one. There was no one in it. Did I go into this one? I think I did go into this one, right? There was no one in it. I have not gone to this one or that one, so let's do that. There's a recipe here. Whoa, this house is bigger than the other houses. Wait, were the other houses this big too? Maybe they were the same size. No one in this house, so maybe this is Rodson's house. There's a dude up there. Oh, isn't this somebody's son? Grante. Wasn't there a person who's like, oh, my son lives... Oh, this is the Akala Lab guy's son, right? Robbie and Robbie's second wife. I forgot her name. Hey. What? Oh, nice to meet you. I'm Grante, a dashing novice researcher of ancient civilizations. I've still got a lot to learn, though. That's what my father told me, to go out and see the world. Are you also making your way through the world? Something like that. Oh, you too, huh? I'm beside myself with glee. Anyways, you must have come a very long way to get here. Hey, how about, as a reward, I let you buy my ultra rare armor at a decent price. Sound like a good deal? Oh, he has armor for us. I'm sure you'll find a good use for it on your journey. Sure, let's do it. I'm looking to get a set of rare armor in stock soon. It's called, Climb something or another. A complete set of rare gear called Barbarian something or another. I got a complete set of this other rare gear. It's rubber or something something. Here you go. I got that, I got that, I got that. I got those, I got those. I wonder why they would give you... Maybe you didn't want to do the content that rewarded this and you just wanted the armor straight up. But you get all this just by playing the game. Oh, he even has like... Oh, maybe if you accidentally sold it for money, you can actually get it back here. But yeah, I got all of this, it looks like. Okay, yeah, I guess this is just like a fallback if you accidentally sold anything. Like, I think in my first playthrough of the game, I sold the old shirt and well-worn trouser. Because I was like, you can't upgrade this, and I don't have any use for them. And, yeah, this is a way to get it back. Just for completionists, people who want to have, like, everything. Something else? Maybe the armor. Goodbye. I think he's also the person you get the Hylian shield from. Like, if you break your Hylian shield, you can re-get your... You can... Re-get? He can craft you another one. I hope to meet you again. See ya. He has a little shield here. All right. Let's get Bolson here. It's almost 2 hours. This is gonna be a long video. Hey Bolson, I got good news for you. You're gonna be so proud. Bolson.
Hey. Wait. What? Hudson's getting married? And he wants me to attend the wedding? Wow, good on him. Okie doo, I'm in. Wedding time, baby. Not like there's anything else to do here.
Anyway, yeah, because we already completed this quest, right?
Well, I guess I'll get packed and head towards Hudson's place.
Please.
Hey, this is gonna be fun. Okie doo. Bum bum, bum bum, bum 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 bum. Carson, we're headed out.
Is it okay? That sounds good.
Finally, we've been waiting for this day.
Bum bum, bum bum, bum 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 bum. I don't know. This quest is really chill. I'm really enjoying this quest. You're just helping some dude kind of like get things done, and he builds an entire community from it. That's like pretty inspiring, I guess. Unfortunately, it is raining. Hopefully, when the wedding happens, the sun will reveal itself. Yep. Can I talk to the donkey at all? Donkey say, hey, what's up? Hey, donkey. You like food at all? I remember trying to feed donkeys before, and it not doing anything. Do you like food? I guess he does not like food. Is there anything that changed here? Does that say Terry Town? Terry Town? Probably not, Because those first two symbols and the last symbol is the same. I think you can just like look at a reference sheet and that directly translates to English. Like each letter is changed in a different symbol kind of thing. I don't know why like the exclamation marks don't appear above their heads anymore for continue stuff. Who's this guy? Moggs. It's gotten warm, hasn't it? Oh, what do we have here? Looks like we have another youngin' in town. Who are you? I'm called Moggs. My son is grown up and I'm retired, so when I heard a rumor about Terrytown, I just had to move here, and I'm glad I did. My pets seem much happier here too. Anyway, come back and chat with me again sometime. Okay. Where is Bolson? Let's talk to Bolson. Let's find Bolson and talk to him. Oh, there he is. He's sitting by the pot. I guess he's always sitting by pots.
Hiya. We're here. Talk to Hudson and let's get the ceremony started.
Okay, well, they're just waiting for me. Ah, I feel so special. G'day. I just met with Hudson, and now I'm feeling pretty relaxed. That reminds me, have you already met Hudson's fiancée? I've seen her. She's a real beauty, and apparently she's an amazing tailor too. All of those clothes she sells, she makes them herself. You know, my girlfriend also works in a clothing shop, although it's her father making all the clothes they sell. Oh, is he dating the armor shop girl who's really quiet, who stands in like the corner in Hateno Village? And the father is like the guy who gives us a tour of the town when we first entered. I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, let's get the ceremony started. Hey! You extended my invitation for me. Thank you. Now then, Carson and the boss Bolson are waiting for things to begin. Shall we start the ceremony? Of course. Understood. You didn't have to wait around for me. Aw, man, this makes me feel so special. Then let's join the gathering.
Silence, please, everyone. We shall begin. We are gathered here today to join Hudson and Rodson in matrimony.
Aw, look how cool they look.
Hudson, before the eyes of these witnesses and before those of Goddess Hylia, do you take Rodson to be your wife?
And to I can read that in time. Oops. I do.
Excellent. And Rodson, before the eyes of these witnesses and before those of Goddess Hylia, do you take Hudson as your lawfully wedded husband in sickness and in health? And do you also vow to name your children in accordance with the Bolson construction naming guidelines?
Oh, wait a moment. Those vows are not traditional by anyone's standard. What makes you say that?
They're as traditional as it gets.
I don't think she meant traditional in that sense of the word. A vow of undying tradition?
And a vow of guidelines compliance.
I'll take that vow. Think of future generations.
Dot. Well, those are the guidelines. I do.
Excellent. And so, dearly beloved, please help me in greeting this newly married couple. I wish this new couple nothing but the utmost happiness as they set out on this journey of marital bliss.
Yay, how wholesome. Everyone loves this. And then we had a feast and a banquet at the same time. Does that finish things up? No, there's still more, it looks like. Hudson and Rodson's weapon was a shining beacon in an otherwise dark, dangerous world. Rodson was a little taken aback by a few of the vows, but everything worked out fine and is in perfect compliance with Bolson Construction's guideline. It's only polite to give your blessing to the lovely couple who just vowed their undying love. So go talk to Hudson. Okay. That's pretty crazy, like you're living in this really nice little town. There's like a cliffside just towering over you. This kind of reminds me of like me when I visited Banff in Alberta. And there's just rocky mountains. around, and it's just so daunting. You're just looking up at it all the time. You're humbled by nature, essentially. And I guess, like, yeah, Death Mountain is probably more humbling than anything. If that thing erupts, you're, like, screwed, right? The ashes will just, like, cover your entire city. Beep, boop, beep, beep, beep. So, yeah, the exclamation mark is on him now. I wonder why that wasn't a thing. Maybe it bugged out a little. Hey, it's you. Thanks for attending the ceremony. Are you crying? What? No, just something in my eye. And now Teary Town looks like a real town at long last. This was all possible because of you. I can't thank you enough for all the hard work you did. Alright, this is for you. I got 3 diamonds out of it, that's crazy. These were found inside the boulders we smashed when we were clearing land. Rotten and I have no use for them. You can take them. Okay, that's interesting. That's complete! Woo! Alright, can I talk to them some more? What does Rodson say now that she's married? Vasak, did you need me for something? Savak. Yes, Savak, that is correct. The wedding ceremony wasn't what I expected, but it was special all the same. Did you like the dress? I made it myself. No kidding. Although Hudson wanted me to weave the gem he mined into it, so every step down the aisle was a struggle. Well, that's life for you. With all its twists and turns, I hope you'll stick with us through them. Of course. Hello. It's you. Rosin and I are very happy to live here now. So, isn't there something important you should be doing? Yes, there is. Then go get to it, you. You traveled the world helping folks, but there's more than that needs helping. You don't have the luxury of tarrying here. Tarrying in Terry Town? Whoa. Alright, well that's done. That's a really wholesome story, really sweet. And yeah, let's move on to the next thing, I guess. Now, we'll do this one. This one, I hope it's quick. And I think that would be it. We'll do this thing, and we'll do the Korok. And then I think that's it for this video. This video is just me wrapping things up, essentially. I think it is behind this shrine. So yeah, the giant statues here. Aha! The chests are here. Cap of the Wild. According to legend, this cap was crafted for a hero who travels the wild lands. Wearing it just feels so right. Trouser of the... Oh, it's shorts. Interesting. I don't know if I've ever actually worn, like, unlocked this set in my previous playthrough. I don't remember it being shorts. Legend says these pants were tailored for a hero who traveled the wilderness. Strangely enough, they're the most comfortable pair of pants you've ever worn. So the goddess weaved this? Or did the Sheikah of the shrine weaved this? Or tailored this? Or crafted this? Tunic of the Wild. This armor was apparently crafted for a hero who travels the wild. Strangely enough, it's just your size. Yeah, let's put that on. Oh yeah, gift from the monks complete. Very nice. Oh, so many quests. So yeah, only Child's Sword is left. And I guess EX. These are like DLC extension stuff, expansion stuff, so we won't have to do that. Let's put on the armor actually. Is it this? Cap of the Wind, Cap of the Sky, Cap of the Wild. I wonder if I could... Yeah, this is it. I wonder if I can level these up. I think I can, because I leveled up the Twilight set, right? Grinding for like the rare materials for this is just such a pain. It's like a test of patience more than anything, because they all usually need either the dragons or like a star fragment, and they all just essentially take time to wait for either the dragons to fly by for you to shoot an arrowhead, and then change the time again and wait for them to fly by again, or like go to a really high mountain and look at the sky until a star fragment falls by random chance. It just takes so long, and I don't know if I have the patience for that. But yeah, this is the Cap of the Wild, or the, I guess, the Wild armor set. And I didn't know it was gonna be shorts, but I wonder why they did this. It looks so weird. It would be nice if like this final armor set is like really strong and also had the ability similar to the champion's tunic where you can see health and stuff. But I actually don't know what kind of perks this give. I might have to level it up in order for it to give perks, but I have a feeling it probably gives the same perk as all the other like Link Master Sword Beam Up. I guess I can Google it really quick just so I would satisfy my curiosity. Yeah, it also gives Master Sword Beam Up, so unfortunately this is just like a clone of the other Link outfits. But you can dye it apparently. I don't know if I want to, but you can dye it. Alright. So that's done now. Let's we'll just keep that outfit on. I don't know if I'll be fighting all that much, so let's go get that very last. Where the game started. Go back to where the thing began. It's like Halo 1. Go back to the horse you rode in on. We're back to the Shrine of Resurrection. Hopefully this doesn't trigger anything. I think I need to put the slate into here for it to trigger. Yeah, okay, this is good. Examine. Yeah, this is the very last one. You found me. Bye-bye, bye-bye. You found all the hidden Korok. You should tell Hetsu the good news. I should. And how poetic that is. I am not going to do that. I'm not going to put the Sheikah slate. I was tempted to, but I'm not going to do it. So yeah, that's all 900 Koroks. That's quite the accomplishment, but at the same time, it also burned me out of this game, of actually playing this game. So sometimes having a really long, arduous task with not much of a reward sometimes, I don't know, burns people out, I guess. The sword is also here. The sword quest. What was it called? Trial of the Sword. So hopefully I don't trigger anything when I walk here. Da 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 di da. Hetsu.
Hey, guess what? All of the forest children returned to the Korok forest. You must have had an army of people searching for them, huh?
Nope, just me.
No way! Nice! You've maxed out all of your stashes, so let me give you this.
Hetsu's gift. A gift of friendship given you by Hetsu. It smells pretty bad.
So, do you like it? I hope you'll still visit me. You can watch me dance whenever you want. Shalaka!
Can I actually get you to dance?
Shaka! Kala! If you have Hetsu's gift, dance with me. What? Dance?
Should we do... Oh, okay, you can get him to dance so that you get him to do the different colors, right? Weapon dance.
Dance party! Yeah! Shaka! Do you like my dance? Okay, then. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Let's actually trigger this quest, and then I would probably do this on my own time. I've actually been thinking maybe I would start live streaming. And one of the things that I would do as my very first stream was just to do the Trial of the Sword stuff, since it is like content I don't really need to like talk all that much. It's just gameplay. It's just like going through levels after levels of, I guess, challenges. And I don't really have to talk too much. There really isn't any narrative or story progressions or anything. There isn't any character development or anything. I can just like play it, and if people are watching, maybe I can interact with chat and learn to do that, and maybe learn the ins and outs of streaming with something easy. Like I can pause anytime and do whatever while streaming that. But yeah, this is gonna be the Trial of the Sword, so let's get the little, I don't know, cutscene that it gives. What's this? A voice beckoned you here. I see, so the time has come. I shall now tell you all I know about the arduous trials that awaits you. That sword you have reunited with, the Master Sword, it has yet to realize its true splendor. This trial shall test your courage to ensure you are worthy of this splendor. It is called the Trial of the Sword. It will challenge you as you have never been challenged before. Silly Koroks. Yeah. All your weapons and armor will be sealed away. You must face your enemies without the tools you've come to rely on. Once you have tempered your soul and proven your wisdom and courage by completing the Trial of the Sword, the Master Sword shall truly be yours. Unless my eyes deceive me, you seem quite willing to take on this trial, a hero through and through. Now, Link, place the Master Sword in its pedestal. Yeah, maybe later. Maybe later, Mr. Deku. Mr. Great Deku Tree. But, I'm a little busy. I'm going to probably wrap up this video, actually. It looks kind of cool, I guess. Woo! I think this is all I have for you for today. We've gotten a lot done, but then it also took quite a while. In the next one, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything else left. I might, if I find anything, I might, I don't know, wrap that up first. If there's any like diaries or anything interesting I want to point out. But I think for the most part, the next one will just be straight fight the final boss and wrap things up. I hope that last video will not take too long, actually. It'll just be the conclusion to this game, essentially. Is what I planned for. But yeah, this video is like a real milestone for me, where I did all the shrines, I got all the Koroks, I completed so many quests. I think there's still a few quests left in Terrytown that I must do, but I'm glad I did the Monster Cake one as well. But I'll probably, in my own time, see what other stuff that needs to be done and finish it. I might also just do the Trial of the Sword by myself, or live stream it depending on how I feel at the time. And I'll probably do the... Where is it? Where's the... What do you call it? I go back here. So the Trial of the Sword. I'll probably do Champion's Ballad on my own time, just to like get the rewards from this. Before recording myself destroy Ganon. But yeah. I'm really glad this entire project is starting to come to an end. I'm seeing the light at the tunnel, and I'm really excited to be thinking about how to move forward, what game to play next for this channel. And yeah, the thoughts of that just excite me. So hopefully you'd stick around for that in the future, or if not, stick around just to see how this series ends. Yeah, subscribe for that, and I guess you can get notifications and stuff. I don't really know how that works. But there's supposedly like different types of subscriptions. It's like subscribe, but you don't get any notifications. Subscribe, you get like customized notifications, and like subscribe with the bell icon or whatever, and you get like notifications on live streams that I'm putting up or new videos that I'm putting out. So yeah, hopefully you subscribe, and we'll see how things go from here. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, where I will probably be finishing things off. Alrighty, I gotta go now. Goodbye.